just hang with us and learn a lot. And I guarantee you, you will be looking for GMO-free food on your grocery shelf.
GMOs are to agriculture what AIDS is to humanity.
It's a big problem that's not being looked at.
Got it, yeah, I hear you. Okay, yeah, I've heard about this.
Genetically modified.
Yeah.
GMOs are genetically modified organisms.
The pollen is infected, it infects other crops, and there's no ever getting rid of it. They're permanently infected so that their seeds cannot procreate, they cannot regenerate, hence the term suicide seeds.
Stop suing the small farmers.
So what are these genetically modified foods and why are they so dangerous? Genetically modified foods have had their DNA purposefully attacked, quite literally by shooting DNA of invading organisms directly into their genetic code. That means that for genetically modified crops, each strand of DNA is spliced together with DNA of viruses, bacteria, bugs, and toxins. This genetically modified DNA is then cloned, and an entirely new species of plants that has never been seen before is created. These are genetic changes that nature and hybrid breeding methods could never produce, such as breeding a plant with a bacteria. Because these gene sequences of genetically modified foods are foreign, our immune system looks at that material that we think as food and attacks it as a foreign substance, creating an inflammatory response. And while inflammation may not seem that serious, researchers have called inflammation the smoking gun of modern disease, because inflammation is part of or even the cause of every known illness.
I'm a survivor, ulcerative colitis survivor who came to this country absolutely healthy, and 7 years later I got illness which nearly killed me. So I'm rallying and I'm marching because I don't want that to happen to anybody, and I have a proof that GMO actually caused my illness.
Just thank you to everybody that showed up at Laguna Beach for our March Against Monsanto. This is where democracy begins. This is our voice telling Monsanto, no, we're not going to have GMOs in our food.
And I hope that we make a lasting point and let everybody know that this isn't just for us, this is for our future, this is for the ones that are coming after us. If we don't do this now for them, what's their life going to be like?
What I'm going to speak to you about is my family's allergies and what we can do about it and what we all are going to do about this to win. My name is Zen Honeycutt. I'm the mother of 3 boys, the founder of Moms Across America, and all my kids have food allergies.
I want to tell every mother to join MomsAcrossAmerica.com, learn all about what you can do to label GMOs, to change school lunches.
We want to make honey and not poison.
You start taking a better look at big companies like Monsanto that put profits in front of people, and look at what other countries are doing to keep products like that out of their country, but they don't tell the American people.
Our future we're talking about. We have a right to know what's in our food. We have a right to know what's in our food at all times.
This is the only planet we have. We all need to have a say in it. We don't like genetically modified organisms. We don't want them in our food. We want to know when they are in our food, so we have the choice not to use them if we don't want to.
Remember the oath. All these people that are passing these laws took an oath. So that's what we're here to promote, is to keep that oath, because they're breaking it right now.
No more GMO! GMO has got to go! No more GMO! GMO has got to go!
I just want to teach them that whatever we put in our body is going to be a result of our health. And we don't want to put poison in our body, and you got to stand up for what's right.
I'm here today because I believe in this cause. I don't think that the chemicals should be in my food without me knowing about it.
This is Cooper, and he's GMO free. He eats grain free, organically grown dog food. And he's 13.
It's such a great issue too. It brings people from, I think, across the aisle, from different political backgrounds or different campaigns, people interested in labor rights,
and migrant worker health rights, people that care about organic and nutrition, and the environment, they can, really come together around this issue. That's one of the reasons I'm here, because I think it's coalition building.
Check us out, 99rights.org. We are here to show the connection between what's happening with Monsanto and other corporations buying our politicians and basically replacing voters' voices. And so we want to show that connection so that people understand that we're working to get a constitutional amendment to overturn Citizens United, to end corporate personhood, to work towards public financing instead of private. And that's why we're here.
We have a healthy planet, healthy families,
and a real democracy.
No GMOs.
That's right. And you want to say why?
Because I don't want my baby dying.
Oh my gosh, I can hardly wait to start marching. Because I have grandchildren, and I can see things different with my granddaughter. She's maturing way beyond what she should be. So there's something going on, and I'd like to help to be a part of fixing it.
Well, we tried to get that through on Prop 37, and Monsanto dropped $24 million in the last 2 weeks, and we lost it.
And where did you get it? From the vegetables or?
Vegetables, yep. And now they're going to go for the salmon.
Oh, salmon.
Yeah. So it's if we don't stop them now, it's going to be through our whole
so we have to just.
Yep. So come and join us.
My concern is I'm here for the children, the future generations. If we don't do something, if this generation doesn't do something about it, I fear for future generations. An example of that I'll give you is the baby formula. If you read the ingredients on non-organic Similac, I understand they make an organic, I don't know, but on the non-organic, read the ingredients and add up the percentages on it, it adds up to over 75% of genetically modified ingredients in their formula. So that means we're feeding our babies insecticide, and I'm really concerned about that.
It has to stop. This is so important. So much more important than anything that we can be facing today.
No GMOs! No GMOs!